Welcome to CBank, the world's most compliant bank. In a world where regulatory compliance costs the financial services industry more than $270 billion per year, they are a leader amongst peers. And with the introduction of FATCA and CRS to combat tax evasion globally, they were early to adopt FACS, the FATCA and CRS compliance service, to stay ahead. Meet Anthony Thompson. Anthony is a small businessman and high net worth, and therefore a highly valued customer of CBank. He has multiple products, including a credit card, a mortgage, check account, offset account, fund management investment account, FX trading account, standard stock trading account, and fixed term deposit account. These accounts are all stored separately in 5 different product systems. Because they were sold to Anthony over a period of years, as he built his wealth, he interacted with multiple CBank staff. When his details were captured, they were not consistent. As a result, CBank systems think Tony is 5 different customers. CBank understands their need to meet all regulatory compliances globally. The cost of not doing so are harsh, and fines alone can exceed $1 billion. The introduction of FATCA and CRS has further added to this burden, and banks' competitors estimate that it may cost in excess of $100 million to comply. Also, CBank understands that contacting Tony 5 times for the same regulatory obligations would be an exceptionally bad customer experience that could result in them losing his business to a competitor. However, CBank has discovered FACS, FATCA and CRS service. In particular, FACS Data Ingestion Services, FDIS, enables CBank to rapidly deduplicate Anthony's details so that he is reported accurately as one customer. FDIS provides an intuitive user interface to seamlessly connect to the 5 separate data repositories where Anthony's data is stored, including Microsoft Excel files on a Windows 7 shared drive, 3 separate enterprise content management systems, including Microsoft SharePoint, IBM Content Manager, and Oracle Universal Content Manager, along with Oracle Siebel CRM system. It identifies all the source data fields that FACS requires, including customer name, address, phone numbers, date of birth, tax identification numbers, legal entity identifiers of his companies, account details including account name, account number, account income, and gross proceeds data, from 3 different settlement and payment systems with different definitions of income, proceeds, and life cycle dates. FDIS fuzzy logic captures the 5 different instances of Anthony. It compares these and provides a statistical match which shows that they have a 90 to 95% probability of being the same customer. It does this by comparing all fields attached to the customer, so even when fields, such as LEI, are missing or incorrect, it can identify a match. A straight-through processing rule has been set in FDIS to accept the first 4 of these, without human interaction, as the same client when statistical matching exceeds 80%, the threshold set by the operations team. For these customer details, the FDIS workflow triggers a customer confirmation request. Once accepted by the customer, FDIS ingests all customer data and fields and maps and updates these on the FACS staging database. It also sends update requests to data guardians of the respective source product systems that, on acceptance, updates these with the current and correct customer data. The FACS database is only updated once the customer data has been verified. As part of the ingestion, FDIS implements data enriching and transformation rules that have been configured by CBank staff. In this instance, the 16-character customer name field in CBank's Oracle banking system is mapped to the corresponding 20-character FACS database field. Income and proceed data from different payment systems and settlement systems that use different terms are aggregated. Financial accounts missing product codes that identify their type are identified, classified, and mapped to the clients who own them. The 5th name has a statistical match of only 75%. Because it is lower than the set threshold, it is sent to an assessment work queue. Client contact staff review these exceptions on a regular basis and follow an operational procedure within a FDIS workflow to contact the customer, validate their details, and then update these onto the source systems. Where appropriate, client-facing staff, including brokers, personal bankers, and financial advisors, who own the customer relationships, directly contact customers to clarify the data. In this instance, the workflow allows client contact staff to delegate customer data updates to them. Through sensible de-duplication, CBank has avoided contacting the same client 5 times, including potential for duplication of repeated chaser exercises. As part of the curing process for FATCA and CRS regulation, CBank needs to collect multiple forms from Anthony, including a certificate of incorporation and passport. They realize that it is likely that Anthony has already completed these, and to request them again would negatively impact their relationship with him. So they use FDIS to find, automatically match them, and maximize the customer experience. Specifically, FDIS connects to CBank's SharePoint repository where it stores certificates of incorporation. It searches these, finds Anthony's, stores a reference to this, and extracts relevant metadata from the form, including name, address, and contact number, to identify him accurately. In a similar manner, FDIS connects to Oracle Universal Content Manager to retrieve and process Anthony's passport details in order to cure found indicia. Initially, Anthony was not identified as a customer that CBank needed to include in FATCA and CRS reporting. However, several months later, Anthony starts transferring money to the US. The standing instruction that he set up with CBank is ingested by FDIS and FACS, which identifies the US indicia and triggers a new case to request a W-8 form from him. This is managed with the same efficiency and effectiveness as the previous processes to ensure CBank remains compliant. Other banks will try, but without the capabilities of FACS behind them, they will just be a signpost to a better compliance solution. FACS. Compliant banking, the time is now.